Hello my dear students, Namaste. How are you all? Fine? Great. I'm also fine. So, how are you feeling today? Sad, happy, how? Happy, okay. That means you all are happy because now we are going to have our English class. Yes? Alright then, okay. So are you all sitting with your books, exercise books, pencils and all? Okay, good. Now, so today we are going to deal grammar exercise of unit 14, stating units and quantities. Okay, the grammar section. Today we shall deal with the grammar section. Okay. Okay, so before we begin to the exact exercise given in your book, first of all, here are some pictures and you have to do what? You have to write C if it is countable and U if it is uncountable. Can you do that? Okay, good. So, here are the pictures: balloons, bag, water, bottle, rice, chair, grass, food. Now quickly write down. If it is countable, write down C. If it is uncountable, write down U. Hurry up. Let me see who finishes first. Okay, so have you done that? Very good. So tell me, balloons, is it countable or uncountable? Good. It is countable. We can count balloons, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 balloons are there, isn't it? Alright, the next one, bag. Is it your school bag? No? Alright, it's a bag. Is it countable or not? Yes, good. Countable, of course we can count. If you have 40 friends in your classroom, there are 40 bags, isn't it? Okay, the next one is water. Water is countable or uncountable? Uncountable. Very good. Yes, it's uncountable. Okay, the next one is bottle. Is it your water bottle? No? Alright, so is it countable or not? Yes, we can count it. 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 4 bottles, isn't it? Alright, the next one is rice. Okay, so when your mother cooks rice, do you just sit on a chair and start counting them? No, of course, we can't count rice, so that is uncountable. Can we count it here only? Of course not, so that is uncountable. Okay, the next one is chair. Yes, chair is also countable. We can count. I need 2 chairs. There are 4 people. We need 4 chairs like this. Yes? Okay. The next one is grass. Where you lie down with your friends sometimes, you know, in summer season especially. Or it is something which cows eat. Can you count grass? Of course not. So that is uncountable. Yes. Now the last picture is of yummy food, isn't it? So delicious. Okay. So can you count food? Countable? No, food is not countable. Food is uncountable. Okay, you can't count food because can you count rice? Can you count cakes, juice? You can't count, isn't it? So food is uncountable. Okay, so before we go ahead, you know already what are countable nouns. Yes, you can count them like this Duster, you can count 1 duster, 2, 3 like this. Yes, like this. Marker, you can count. So now we shall discuss what are uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns say kiki huncha ta. Yes, so the first one is food. Okay, you can't count food like fruits. Yes, then after rice, okay, meat. You can't count them, they are uncountable. Okay, food is uncountable. All right, so the similar way, liquid. Okay, liquid, what can be liquid? Yes, good, that's water. Yes, likewise, of course, blood. There are 3 bloods in my body, can you say like that? Of course not, we can't count blood, isn't it? So likewise, juice, we can't count juice. We say a bottle of juice, yes, but we can't say 1 juice, 2 juice, 3 juice like that. Can we say? Yes, that's why liquid is also uncountable. Okay, likewise, what is there? Gases. You can't even count gases like oxygen. Yes, carbon dioxide. Can you count them? Yes, we can't count them. So they are uncountable nouns. Okay. In the similar way, like gold, you can't even count gold. You can count the golden ring. Yes, but you can't count gold. So metals like gold, silver, yes, metals, iron, copper, zinc, you can't count them. So they are also what? Uncountable noun. Okay. Likewise, clothes also you can't count. So clothes is also uncountable. Paper, paper is also uncountable. You can't count them. Okay. So these are uncountable nouns. And countable nouns, just look around your rooms and see there the things you saw, the things which are in your room, which are in your classroom. You can count like board. You can count board. Yes, you can say there is 1 board in my classroom. My teacher has 2 markers. Yes, so just see around your room and go on finding what are countable nouns in your rooms. Okay, all right. Now see there, do you know there are quantifiers? Yes, now what are quantifiers? Some are mentioned here, some are here. See? So what are quantifiers? We did in our listening classes, speaking classes, yes. We did in the speaking part, how much, how many. Yes, they are quantifiers. They show the quantity, how much. Okay, so quantifiers are those words which show the quantity of things like many, much, a few, a little, no, any, several, a lot of, a great deal of, all, each, every, a couple of, and many others. Any word which show the quantity, they are quantifiers. Okay, we have been doing the exercises about quantifiers. You must know it. What are quantifiers actually? Okay, so can you say now what are quantifiers? Yes, quantifiers are words which show the quantity. कुनै पनि कुराको मात्रा जसले देखाउँछ त्यो चाहिँ के भयो त? Quantifiers. Like I have a lot of friends. How many friends? A lot of friends. I need a little water. How much water? A little water. He gave me few chocolates. Yes? Okay. He had several problems. How much problem? Several problems. I read so many books in a day. Okay, so these many, much, a few, a little, these words are good. They are quantifiers. Okay, now see there. Okay, so you have already known what are quantifiers. Now what you need to know is where to use and how to use them, with which type of noun they should be used. Okay, we have learnt about quantifiers, but we need to know either they should be used with countable nouns or uncountable nouns. So here I have listed few quantifiers which has been mentioned in your book also, okay, which will help you to write correctly. And then here is countable and here is uncountable. So the first one is many. So we have read in our previous class also how much and how many. That's why you saved the answer, isn't it? So many is used with, of course, countable, which we can count, like how many pens do you have? Yes, I have 2 pens, I have 4 pens. Yes, how many friends do you have? I have only 1 friend. I have many friends. Okay, so many is used with countable nouns. Good. Much. Where do we use much? Good. Yes, much is used with uncountable noun, which we can't count, like water. He drinks much water. Yes, there is much water in the bucket. Okay, there is much air in the room. I'm feeling comfortable. Okay, so much is used for, yes, uncountable noun. Now what is this? A little. A little is used with countable. No, no, no. A little is used with uncountable noun. जब कुनै कुरा थोरै हुन्छ हैन, कुन कुरा? Yes, uncountable, जसलाई हामी गन्न सक्दैनौं हैन, थोरै छ, गन्न नसक्ने खालको छ भने के गर्ने? What to use? A little. There is a little water in the glass. Yes, he gave me a little information. Okay, the next one is a few. Any guesses? Where can we use a few? Very smart. Yes, we use a few with countable nouns. There were a few people in the room. There are a few teachers in the meeting. Yes, I have a few friends who love me. Of course, you have many friends, but only few friends love me. Okay, then is no. Where do we use no? Okay, so yes, no can be used with countable also and uncountable also. You can say, I have no computer at my home. Okay, there is no milk in the pot. Milk is uncountable, we have read already. So, no can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Right? Okay, so the next one is any. Where do we use any? Okay, yes, any can be used with countable also and uncountable also. Do you have any friends? Is there any tea? So, any can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. They are very general, you see, they don't get limited to one thing. They are broadly used with countable also and uncountable also. So, you must know these quantifiers, where are they used, in order to write them properly in the sentence. Okay, you must learn it by heart. Many is used with countable nouns. Much is used with uncountable nouns. A little is used with uncountable nouns. A few is used with countable. No with both of them, countable and uncountable, and any also with both of them. Okay, now let's move to the exercise given in your book. See here, State the following sentences. So here are few sentences given over there. We have to read them and also find out the use of these quantifiers. Okay, how they are used. So let's read. Okay. I saw many wild animals when I visited Chitwan National Park. Have you visited Chitwan National Park? It's very big. Of course, if it's very big, there are lots and lots of animals. Okay, there are many animals in Chitwan National Park. Many wild animals. So you see wild animals, can you count them? Yes, we can count them. Very good, yes. So that's why what has been used? Yes, many has been used because wild animals are countable. So many. Okay. Now the next one. There is not much water in the bucket. Not much water. You see, in the bucket there isn't much water. Water is yes, it's uncountable. So what has been used here? Much. What has been used? Good. Because water is uncountable, much has been used. Alright. Next, is there any delicious food? I'm feeling hungry. I'm feeling hungry. Is there any delicious food? I don't want tasteless food. Delicious food. Okay. So you see, such a delicious food has been offered. Even if you are not hungry, you will feel hungry if you see this. Don't you? Okay. So is there any delicious food? Food we have discussed already. Good. Yes, it's uncountable. So what has been used? Any. But we have already discussed any can be used with countable also. Yes, and uncountable also, isn't it? Okay, the next one. I have no time to cook. I'm very busy. I don't have time to cook. No time. You see? Again, time is uncountable. You say much time. Don't say many times. When you say many times, that shows the frequency. Maneko kati patak. Yes? Kati choti. Yes? Once, twice, thrice. That shows the frequency, not the time. Because time is uncountable. Yeah? How strange that sound. Time itself is uncountable. Okay? Because suppose you are taking exam. Yes? And then it's the last hour. Then you say how many times left? Do you say like that? No, you say how much time is left. That means we regard time as uncountable. I have no time to cook. Let's order from the restaurant. Because there is no time. I don't have time to cook. Okay, so time is uncountable. So no has been used. But no can be used with, yes, good, you remember it. Countable also and uncountable also. Okay. The last one. Last night I read a few pages. Last night, don't say read, okay, because that is past action. Spelling is same, but the pronunciation is different. Yes. Last night I read a few pages. You can count page. Yes, you can say 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages like this. Can you count or not? Yes. Paper is uncountable, pages countable. So you see a few has been used. We have discussed earlier. Few is used with, good, few is used with countable nouns. So last night I read a few pages. Okay. Now, because we have already known the uses of quantifiers, here we have to fill in these blanks with correct options. See there? Choose the correct options from the brackets to complete the paragraph. Here is a short paragraph given, yeah, and there are options in the brackets. Now you have to choose the correct option. Can you do that? Alright, then do it. And then we shall check the answers. Come on. Okay, so have you finished it? Great. Now let's see what have you written. Let's read it. I'm not a very good cook. I'm not a very good cook. The writer is saying, okay, I'm not a very good cook because I don't have. What I don't have? We discussed earlier. Very good. Yes, it's much time because time is uncountable, isn't it? So, I am not very good cook because I don't have much time. So, if I don't cook, that's why I am not very good cook. You have to practice it, isn't it? But there is no time. Alright. During the week, I don't make meals. Meals, countable or uncountable? Uncountable? No, it's countable, isn't it? There are 4 meals we eat: breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner. We can count it. So, I don't make any meals because any can be used with countable also and uncountable also. Here is any. I usually have toast. Toast is a food. What have you used then? Good, yes, some toast. Okay, because it is uncountable again. Yes, I usually have some toast and what? Orange juice. Orange juice countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. So, a little. I usually have some toast and a little orange juice. Alright. At the weekend. Here in Nepal, we have weekend on Saturday. Yes, but in many other countries, Saturday and Sunday are regarded as weekend. Weekend means the last day of the week. Okay. So, at the weekend, I sometimes help to make lunch, but I don't know ... good recipe. What have you written here? Okay, very good. Yes, many. Recipe, you know, it's a set of instructions. It shows us how to cook food. Yes, there are few steps. So, that's countable. So, I don't know many good recipe. So, I just follow my sister's instruction because I am not a very good cook. Yes, so I just follow my sister's instruction. She is a great cook and makes ... really nice food. What should be there? Yes, a lot of, isn't it? A lot of really nice food. Okay. Now the next one. Complete the sentences using appropriate phrases from the box to indicate the quantity. Yes. What indicates the quantity? Which word? Yes, it's quantifiers. Yeah. So, you see there are some phrases given over here like few people, many good friends, 3 big rivers, many metropolitan cities, any outdoor game, 3 birds, many colorful butterflies, many countries. And here are few questions. What you have to do is, you have to fill up those gaps with the options from the box. You have to fill up these phrases in the blanks given below. Come on, try it. Okay. Alright, so have you finished it? Okay, then let's see the answers. Do you know how are there in Nepal? How ... are there in Nepal? What have you written? Very good, yes. Many metropolitan cities. Do you know how many metropolitan cities are there in Nepal? Do you know? Do you know how many metropolitan cities are there? Okay. The next one. I often visit the garden to see. What do you see in the garden? Flowers. Okay, very good. But is there flowers? No. So what have you written then? Good. Many colorful butterflies. Where there are flowers, there will be what? Lovely, cute butterflies, isn't it? Okay, so I often visit the garden to see many colorful butterflies. Don't you want to play? What do you want to play? Yes, of course. Any outdoor game? Don't you want to play any outdoor game? Okay. Although the song was beautiful, only a dash were listening to it. Only a dudget were listening to it. Who listened to the song? Animals? Of course not. Who listened? Good. Yes, few people. Although the song was beautiful, only a few people were listening to it. Okay, question E. How does are there in South Asia? How? Yes, how many countries? Yes, the matching option is how many countries are there in South Asia? Do you know? Okay, our Nepal also lies in South Asia, isn't it? So, how many countries are there? Find it out, okay? Next, can you name any dash of Nepal? What have you written? Yes, good. Can you name any three big rivers of Nepal? Can you name any three big rivers of Nepal? Can you name? Okay, I know you people know it. Alright. Next, there are ... flying in the sky. Who fly in the sky? Who? Yes, of course, birds. So there are three birds flying in the sky. Okay, the last one. I'm proud of having what? What can be the matching option? In fact, what is left now? Of course. Yes, I'm proud of having many good friends. Okay, I'm proud of having many good friends. Alright, so we are done with the exercises given in the grammar section, but I have got something more for you. Okay, a bit more. Now we have discussed what are quantifiers, yes. Now we need to find out which quantifiers are used in which type of sentence. Okay, the first one you see, affirmative. Affirmative means positive sentence. Okay, for example, I like apples. I like apples. Yes sentence. Okay, affirmative means yes sentence. You have already read it in the types of sentence. Let's recall it once more. Okay, I like apples. Now negative. What can be the negative of it? I like apples. Yes, good. I don't like apples. I like apples. I don't like apples. Yes. And what about the last one? Interrogative. Interrogative. Yes, it means question. Very good. So what can be the question of I like apples? Yes. Do you like apples? Okay, so these are the three types of sentence. We have discussed it in the previous chapters also. Yeah. So, affirmative means the positive sentence. I like apples. Yes, there are many people. Negative means negative, no sense. Yes, like I mean the sentence which gives us the sense of no, like I don't like apples and then interrogative. Do you like apples? So you know that. All right. Okay. So see here where to use these quantifiers many and much. We have done the exercises already. So let's do a bit of revision. Okay. So many and much, they are used with negative and interrogative sentence. Negative and interrogative. I don't like many apples. Yes, there weren't many people in the concert. Okay, did you click many photos? Okay, so many and much, they are used with negative and interrogative sentence. Okay, a lot of is used with affirmative. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of books. So affirmative sentence. Okay, so likewise some is used with affirmative. Give me some apples, give me some pens, yeah, give me some dresses. So with the affirmative we use some, and it becomes, when it is negative and interrogative, we use any. Do you have any friend? Yes, I don't have any friend. I don't have any pens. I don't have any good dress. Okay, so any is used with negative and interrogative. Got it? All right. Test yourself now. The last one, okay? There are some questions and you have to choose the correct option from the brackets. Fill in the blanks with correct words from the brackets. Quickly do it fast, okay? All right, have you done it? Okay, then tell me, I add dot sugar to my tea. Yes, some sugar. That's affirmative sentence, okay? I didn't click dot photos. A lot of many. Didn't click, negative. Good, yes, many photos. I didn't click many photos. We don't need dot rice. Some, any. Yes, any, because that is negative sentence again. So any, very good. Do you have dot pets? Interrogative. Wow, correct answer. Yes, it's any. Do you have any pets? There are dot eggs in the basket. Good. There are some eggs in the basket. Affirmative sentence. She works in a bank. She has made dot money. Yes, of course, a lot of money. Okay, so if you want to make money, you have to work in a bank. You have to be a cashier. Okay. All right. So next one. I don't have dot friends. Affirmative or negative? Negative. Good. So what have you used? Yes, many friends. Okay. So that's all for today, dear students. See you all in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Namaste.